I'm Bunsing, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we will be screening some announcements. There will be videos after the announcements. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. Finally, if you are receiving your diplomas, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
I grew up watching my brothers work on their engineering projects and was always curious to know what they were building. So when it was my turn to decide on my tertiary education, I chose SP's Diploma in Mechatronics and Robotics because there were opportunities to build cool devices such as robots and cars. Every other semester, we got to apply the theories we have learned. This is my favorite part of the course. The possibilities are simply endless. I also founded the DMRO student chapter as a platform to bring students in the course closer. Now, students from different years are able to connect with each other easily. I also went on an overseas community involvement project where we helped a local village in Yunnan build a waste incinerator. I'm thankful for the great exposure and leadership training opportunities that SP has provided me.
Hello graduates, whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. Don't let anyone bring you down, especially not yourself.
Since my secondary school days, I have always been passionate about science, particularly medicine and drugs. Therefore, pursuing the Diploma in Applied Chemistry at SP was a natural choice. At SP, I have acquired lots of meaningful experiences. I was the president of the environmental club in year 2, following my interest in our natural environment. My time as president has allowed me to raise the awareness of environmental concerns and preservation among students. I'm also glad to have completed my internship at the Institute of Bioengineering and Nanotechnology. These experiences has exposed me to life as a researcher, and I know I'm one step closer to my dream of being a pharmacist in a hospital, where I can help to impact and improve the lives of my patients. Fellow graduates, let's work hard and play hard, wishing all of you the best in your future endeavors.
My dream is to become a data analyst in the financial technology sector. SP's Diploma in Financial Informatics has helped me move one step closer towards this goal. I underwent my internship at GIC, where I was given greater exposure to data analytics and a better understanding of the working world. My time as president of SP Ambassadors also allowed me to facilitate school events and dialogues with ministers. I was also the vice president of the DFI Students Chapter and have been on an overseas immersion program to Dalian, China, where I was exposed to the business culture there. All in all, I've enjoyed my time in SP and will never forget the care and concern extended to me from friends and lecturers. We were constantly reminded that results are not everything, and our passion for our work is the most important.
Fellow graduates, the art of lifelong learning is to manage your time and to know yourself. Let's remember this as we move on from here.
For me, the Polytechnic route was an obvious choice. I preferred the freedom of flexible timetables and the hands-on approach. I chose SP's Diploma in Information Technology after watching my brother develop a game for his project. I was a member of the SEED Student Interest Group. We were a family of like-minded students from the School of Digital Media and Infocom Technology. I got to participate in industry networking sessions and numerous hackathons. In my third year, I interned with A-Star's Institute of High Performance Computing. Our team developed a device that can help wheelchair users detect bumps in their vicinity. I relish the eye-opening experience to work on solutions that can make a difference in people's lives.
Fellow graduates, take pride in what you do and you can surely make a difference.
At design and technology classes in secondary school, I love to dismantle and put things back together just to see how they work. This evolved into a passion for engineering. Being in a diploma in engineering systems allows me to study modules from both the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering as well as the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. Each semester, I'm able to apply my theoretical knowledge and watch a project come to life. Through SP's Overseas Social Innovation Project, I also had the chance to visit Bangkok. Our team worked with the local university to design and build a solar-powered anti-insect heating rack prototype that helped a local banana farm improve hygiene practices among workers. I also was the OSIP student coordinator for 2 subsequent trips to the Philippines and Vietnam. I am really glad for all the opportunities that SP has provided me.
Fellow graduates, it's never too late to start anything. It will only be too late if you never start.
When I was young, my mom would often bring me to the library to look for books related to drawing and sketching, and I knew I wanted to do something related to design for my tertiary education. When I heard of SP's Diploma in Visual Communication and Media Design course, I was impressed with the wide variety of modules taught. I was privileged to be part of the student agency. We were given the opportunity to work on special events such as SP's Open House and graduation. It was a realistic experience that gave me a glimpse into working in the creative industry. During my time in SP, I served as the SP Design School Club's secretary in my first and second years and took part in planning camps for the freshmen. My course mates and I traveled to Bintan where we engaged in volunteer work as well as learned more about the local cultures.
Fellow graduates, fear is never a reason for quitting, but it's only an excuse.
My family encouraged me to enroll into SP Diploma in Media Communication course. They knew that I was good in filmmaking and public speaking and felt that the course would be suited to my strengths. My 3 years here have been meaningful. I was president of the CAS Club and brought students from the 3 CAS diplomas together through various events. I also underwent my internship at Brackets, a social media and content marketing agency. It was an interesting experience learning from the CEO of Brackets. I am also grateful for lecturers such as Mr. Tan V. Thiam, who is also a film director outside of campus walls. I appreciate his patience and humility when he shares about his knowledge and experiences with us. I'm looking forward to my month-long graduation trip to India, where I will be filming my travels.
Fellow graduates, there are many paths to tread in life, but the journey forward can only begin with your decision. I wish you the very best in all that you do.
Since young, I knew that I wanted a career that would take me on adventures around the world and allow me to expand my horizons. Being in SP's Diploma in Nautical Studies course allowed me to do just that. My one-year internship with international shipping company APL was a major highlight of my time in SP. I got to work as a member of a ship's crew and learned how to maintain a ship and navigate the seas. Being a part of the huge canoe sprint family had transformed me from being a shy teenage girl to a confident lady today. Training under the hot sun was tough, but the hard work paid off when we won gold and silver awards at the annual Polytechnic ITE Games. Fellow graduates, let's continue to work hard and overcome future challenges. Our adventure starts now.
I was first exposed to architecture in secondary school and immediately gained an interest in it. Naturally, I was drawn to SP's Diploma in Architecture course. I had friendly and supportive lecturers who are passionate about what they teach. I was given the freedom to pursue topics I was interested in. In my second year, I got the opportunity to take part in the My Ideas for Public Spaces competition, organized by the Urban Redevelopment Authority. My team and I brainstormed for creative ideas for underutilized public spaces in Singapore. This proved to be an eye-opening experience. My most memorable experience was in 2016, when my classmates and I travelled to Sydney to attend masterclasses conducted by renowned local architects. I got to experience an entirely different classroom that was surrounded by nature. I really appreciate how SP has given me opportunities to learn beyond the classroom and strengthen my passion for architecture.
Fellow graduates, remember to take every opportunity that comes your way, and most importantly, have fun with it.
Over the years, Singapore Polytechnic has honoured many outstanding graduates who have not only excelled academically but also effected positive social impact. This year, we celebrate the achievements of the following 8 graduates. During his early school days, Liu Zhengjie frequently played truant. Things changed in upper secondary when he was made class representative. The responsibility motivated this Unity Secondary School alumnus to study harder. He excelled and pursued a diploma in chemical engineering in SP as part of the pioneer batch of Polytechnic Foundation program. This SP model student and engineering scholar's final year project leveraged on bioabsorption to develop a solution to treat polluted waterways. Zheng Jie had led a team to Indonesia to build classrooms and conduct English workshops. He also recruited and trained volunteers for a reading program for underprivileged children. His effort earned him the Alfred Robert Edis Prize for Community Service. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner hopes to study chemical engineering at the National University of Singapore. He aspires to become a researcher, developing new sources of clean energy. At the age of 4, Benedict Lee Wei Zheng was already taking apart electrical plugs and rewiring them under the guidance of his engineer father. At Assumption English School, he successfully built his own computer from scavenged parts. So after his O-levels, taking a diploma in computer engineering in SP was a natural choice. A recipient of the Defence Science Organisation Diploma Scholarship, Benedict completed his internship at their national laboratories. His research there intensified his interest in computer network systems and cybersecurity. This SP model student also spearheaded initiatives to improve the living conditions of the elderly. He also used his engineering and programming skills to repair discarded laptops for less fortunate students. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner will pursue a degree in computer engineering at the Nanyang Technological University with the hopes of one day playing a major role in Singapore's cyber defences. Don Loy Shi has always been interested in biology, so after receiving his O-level results, this Clementi Town Secondary School alumnus decided on SP's Diploma in Biotechnology course. As part of his course curriculum, Don genetically engineered E. coli to detect and degrade phenol, one of the most prominent water pollutants. Beyond the classroom, Don and his classmates initiated a community service project for primary school children to inculcate in them the importance of reading. Just a month before his internship at A-Star, Don's mother passed away. He was devastated but picked himself up and focused on his work to do his late mom proud. During his 7-month internship at A-Star, his outstanding performance earned him the prestigious A-Star MBBS PhD National Science Scholarship. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner aims to further his studies at NUS's Yong Lu Lin School of Medicine and hopes to become a clinician scientist. He has always been fascinated with computers and video games. So when Azim Arshad Vasanwala completed his O-levels, SP's Diploma in Information Technology was an immediate choice. At SP, this former School of Science and Technology student further immersed himself in virtual reality, participating in various hackathons and competitions like the Microsoft Imagine Cup, where he led his team to develop Nix, an artificial intelligence service that could help event organizers save manpower. The project not only won Azim and his team the championship title in the innovation category, but sparked a dream for them to turn Nix into a startup. This integrated Infocom scholarship recipient did his 17-week internship with Accenture, where he created prototypes that could be seen in future smart businesses. This Toh Chin Chai gold medalist hopes to further his studies in computer science at either NUS or NTU. Enrolling in Singapore Polytechnic's Diploma in Media and Communication course was never part of Chong Han Lin's plan. This Zhonghua Secondary School alumna initially pursued a diploma in life sciences before discovering her passion for communications. This SP scholar's outstanding contributions include Chance, a short film she directed for the Temasek 2020 Short Film Project, and a social media campaign for the Migrant Workers Centre. Apart from her studies, Han Lin is a 3-time recipient of SP's Excellence Award Sports for Squash. Her desire to serve the nation also saw her signing on as a member of the Pioneer Batch for the Singapore Armed Forces Voluntary Corps. During her internship at Starcom, Han Lin so impressed the company that they offered her a full-time media executive position. So this Lo Guan On gold medalist is deferring further studies to build her personal brand in the industry. Muhammad Najullah was born with brittle bone disease and moves about in a wheelchair. From an early age, this Queensway Secondary School alumnus realized the power of IT and its benefits to the community. And so he chose to pursue a diploma in Business Information Technology and enrolled as part of the inaugural batch of SP's Polytechnic Foundation program. This Microsoft USpark scholar and his team developed an application called Happy Wheel that helps special needs individuals find wheelchair-friendly traveling paths. Their application won them numerous awards. Najullah also interned at A-Star's Institute of High Performance Computing, where he researched barrier-free access and how it affects those with special needs. This Chua Chor Teck gold medalist will be pursuing a degree in information systems at the Singapore Management University. He aspires to be a software developer to improve the quality of life for the community. Since her Jurong secondary school days, Esther has been passionate about writing and creating stories. So SP's Diploma in Creative Writing for TV and New Media was the perfect fit. At SP, this budding writer explored the topic of an aging population in Singapore in a documentary titled Hardware. It received rave reviews and was nominated for the Best Documentary, Best Editing, and Best Camera Work categories at the National Youth Film Awards. Esther also took on the role of First Assistant Director in SP's very own web series, The Leon Theory, as part of her internship with Big 3 Media. Esther's passion and work ethics so impressed the company that they offered her a full-time position. And so this Tan Kee Yong gold medalist will embark on a stint in the media industry, pursuing her passion before embarking on further studies. Muhammad Alfiz bin Kambali admits that education was not a priority during his teenage years. Even after his O-levels, this Bedok South Secondary School alumnus spent several years working and completing his national service as a firefighter. It was only when he entered ITE that he realized he wanted more out of life. And so he put his best foot forward, persevered, and graduated with a perfect score. And so it was that at 25, Alfiz enrolled into SP's Diploma in Integrated Events and Project Management. Beyond the classroom, he applied his event and management skills to real-life situations by taking part in various committees and competitions. Today, Alfiz acknowledges that management and awareness of one's goals is key to success in life. This Tae Eng Soon gold medalist hopes to one day become a lecturer to help make that difference to the lives of others. SP is proud to celebrate the success of our institutional award winners. These graduates have embraced our vision to prepare our students to be life-ready, work-ready, and world-ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphone or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photos, you may do so after the ceremony at the plaza. I'll be inviting you to stand when the academics processions enters and leave the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have your admission tickets and identity card with you before joining the queues to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card lock-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your orders for photo. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show respect for our guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Teo Yu Ming, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 57th graduation ceremony of Singapore Polytechnic. At this fifth session, we'll be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. May I now invite our Principal and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. So Wai Wah, to deliver the graduation address. Mr. So, please.
Mr. Teo Yu Ming, Mr. Regional Vice President, ASEAN Sales Future Electronics, Mr. Lim Se Leong, the Chairman of the Advisory Committee for the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 57th graduation ceremony. This year, we see our 57th batch of students graduating from Singapore's first Polytechnic. I congratulate all 5,577 graduates from our Diploma, Post-Diploma, and WSQ courses. In particular, I congratulate the 306 of you here today who will be receiving your certificates. This must be a proud moment for you and for your family. Indeed, today marks an important milestone in your life. Over the last few years, you have learned hard, worked hard, and played hard. The things that you have learned, the friendships you have forged, the trials and triumphs that had helped you to grow. I hope all this will become an indelible part of your memory. In the years to come, they will be your source of strength and joy. As you graduate and leave SP, please do not for a moment think that this is the end of your learning journey. Whether you are moving on to university or straight to the workplace, you should continue to learn. You should continually deepen your skills and hone your craft. You should build on what you have learned here in SP to develop yourself further. Because learning does not stop when someone leaves school and starts work. Rather, you must see yourself as a lifelong learner, always learning and relearning until the day you retire, and perhaps even beyond that. To help you in your journey of lifelong learning, SP has also transformed ourselves to be a poly for all ages, not just teenagers. We've always had adults in our classrooms. However, going forward, we'll be more intentional in helping adults to learn. There will be more training programs for working adults with syllabi more tailored to their needs in the workplace and delivered in a manner more accessible for working people. In other words, as you commence your working life, whether in this year or a few years later, SP will continue to provide you the learning resources that you will need. We will continue to support you in your continuous learning journey. We want to be your lifelong partner in learning. We want to see you here again on campus as an adult student. So, once again, graduates, congratulations, goodbye, and see you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. So. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this afternoon is Mr. Teo Yu Ming, Regional Vice President, ASEAN Sales of Future Electronics. Mr. Teo graduated from Singapore Polytechnic in 1995. His first job after serving his national service was a sales executive with Panasonic Industry Asia Private Limited. In 2000, Mr. Teo joined Future Electronics as a sales executive and rose to become the group sales manager, handling some 60 million of sales. In 2006, he left to join WPI South Asia Private Limited, thence Asia #1 distributor of semiconductor devices, as a senior manager and was promoted to senior sales director within 3 years. managing about 120 million worth of sales. In 2009, Mr. Teo was invited back to Future Electronics. By then, the world's fourth largest distributors of semiconductor devices, to oversee the ASEAN region as sales director. In 2013, he was promoted to his current position as Vice President of ASEAN Sales, which has a $200 million portfolio. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Teo Yew Ming to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Teo, please.
Mr. Lim Se Leong, Deputy Chairman, Advisory Committee, School of EEE. Mr. So Wai Wah, Principal and CEO, Singapore Polytechnic. Distinguished guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my pleasure and great honor to join you at this afternoon graduation ceremony. My congratulations to all graduates, your family, as well as the lecturers and the management of Singapore Polytechnic on this special day. This year is also the 60th anniversary of the School of EEE. Over the years, EEE has grown from strength to strength in academia and has continued to keep abreast of new technologies and development in industry. As an alumnus of the school, I'm proud that EEE continues to contribute significantly to building a skilled force for our nation. As we celebrate EEE's 60th anniversary, I would like to take this opportunity to commend every individual in SP, past and present, who has dedicated their life towards our nation's world-class educational system. They have worked hard to achieve our shared dreams of producing trained and skilled personnel to build a better future for Singapore. Today's occasion belongs to all of you graduates. Through hard work and discipline and dedication, you have completed your course and now join the many batches of fine graduates sent out from SP to help build a cohesive and progressive nation. Graduates, today you have reached a major milestone in your lives. Your future is promising, with many opportunity and potential. For some of you, this is a pit stop. You look for opportunity to start your career in chosen field. For the rest, some may have already found a job, while others are planning to further their studies. My advice, whatever you do continue to read widely and be connected with what is going on in the world. This is the beginning of a new chapter of your life, and this afternoon, I would like to share with you 3 key factors that I hope will be useful to you moving forward in your lives. So I remember when I start working, my boss used to tell me this story about 2 salesmen who were sent to a new area to sell shoes. So the first salesman went, and at the end of the first day, he reported back to his boss and told the boss that's impossible to sell shoes here because the people in the town do not wear shoes. So then the boss, in order to confirm the first salesman's report, sent in the second salesman. The second salesman went there, checked again, and then reported back at the end of the day to the boss. However, what this second salesman reported shocked the boss. Right? He told the boss the place was great, has great potential since no one wears shoes there. So the morale of the story is that attitude is important. Having an attitude will help us to achieve our life, our potential in life, So the next time you face a challenge in your work, view it as an opportunity to grow and learn instead of something negative that may result in failure. Technology is now a big part of our society and foreseeable future. In the midst of disruptive times, it is probably only the largest, strongest, or the unique one that will survive in this era. Hence, we must keep to our basics and constantly learn and accept new technologies into our life. We will need to innovate to become strong, unique, and be competitive, as technology is marching on relentlessly. Having good engineers like you is just a step, and the first step. Together, we need to utilize the technology to meet and overcome today's challenges, like disruptors market, resource constraint, aging population, and environmental concern. For example, drones mainly used for military application in the past are now being rapidly deployed to commercial, scientific, recreational, agriculture, and other applications such as surveillance, product delivery, photography, and drone racing. Drones, once seen as an early commercial application of autonomous things, are now followed by autonomous car and home robots. Recently, our government also announced that it is introducing autonomous vehicle on the road. We can expect to hop on driverless public buses by 2020. Right? We will need to accept and embrace the fact that nothing is permanent. Then we can progress and achieve greater height. All of us know what a vacuum cleaner does. A good one will suck up everything in its path when we are using it. By everything, I mean dirt, dust, and many small pieces of light items. In my rookie years in future, I earned a nickname equivalent to today's Dyson vacuum cleaner. Why? Because I will handle any kind of customers in the company that is not wanted by any of the salesmen due to one reason or another. When I started taking over those accounts, I learned how to persevere and resolve tough issues, and then going through some hard knocks along the way. After a few years, I started to become confident in solving such challenges and also started to assist the others in the company, bringing progress to the company as well. Like James Dyson says, everyone gets knocked back. No one rises smoothly to the top without hindrance. The ones who succeed are those who say, right, let's give it another go. Perseverance is important for success. Let me go through the 3 key factors again. Adopt a right and preferably positive attitude in life. Be ready to embrace changes and stay relevant in the midst of disruption, and persevere in everything you do and do your best with passion. In conclusion, do remember to share your success with your loved ones and your wealth with the less fortunate. As the Chinese saying, 施比受有福. It is more blessed to give than to receive. Make a difference and be unique to your life and live to the fullest. Congratulations once again to all the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Teo. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentations of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 306 graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of School of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Mr. Loh Yu Cheong, to present the diplomas. Mr. Loh, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
Bernard So Yi Xiang. Chan Chia Lo. Denny Kwa Jun Kiet. Dennis Lo Po Siang. Erwin Chan Guo Sin. Heng Yiren Janai. Jean Ho Pei Ling. Li Zihao. Marcus Chia Wenjun. Xia Yuliang. Sham Gan Jie. Sim Kun Rong. Xiao Kitat Keith. Jimmy Lo De Jian. A.S. Vignesh. Adil Kurniawan bin Kusnaidi. Abdul Hafiz bin Abdul Kadir. Adrian Fu Chi Hao. Ahmad Amir Faris bin Mazlan. Ahmad Iqbal Khan bin Ali Khan. Aleka Yao Yok Ling. Aloysius Ang Sheng Yang. Aloysius Joshua Lee Chun Yi. Alwi Mirza bin Abu Bakar. Emilia Shafika binti Safi. Andreas Tan Jia Jun. Andrew Ho Chun Xuan. Andy Chua Yu Guan. Andy Sim Wei Xiang. Ang Chen Yao. Ang Jiang Gai. Ang Jun Lok. Ang Ning Xia. Ang Zeng Yang Darren, Arvin Ling Yen Dong, Errol Ng Shen Le, Austria Chris Anthony Bala, Ao Jun Hao, Benjamin Hong Jun Kai, Benjamin Ko Jie Lung, Vijay Lakshmi J Prakash, Peng Jia Le, Callista Go Chen Yi, Karine Lim Ching Hui, Chan Chun Man, Chan Chung To John, Chan Janice, Chan Li Ding, Chan Su Chong Mark, Chan Xian Yun Jolene, Chan Yong Sheng, Chan Ze Lun, Chang Perlin, Chen He, Chen Kai Sin Derwin, Chen Shuyuan, Sherilyn Tan Hui Ting, Chia Hong Wei Jeremy, Jia Hui Wen, Jia Kai Shu, Chu Boon Ming, Chu Wen Tai Amos, Chu Jia Yik, Zhou Hui Lin Vivian, Chua Ding Zhang, Chua Jasper, Chua Yi Kai Keith, Chua Yo Liang, Chui Jin Jie Clive, Dafina Hazwani binti Sukarto, Daniel Tan Yi Wei, Dasari Nitija Jeevasuda. Deng Kai Ming. Dion Ng Chi Han. Dinesh Kumar Jayakumaran. Dinah Wong Hao Kang. Zulhaikal bin Zakaria. Ernawati binti Abdul Ghani. Irwan bin Zubir. Aizen Chua. Farooq Idam bin Ibrahim. Fatin Adlina binti Abdul Rahim. Feng Shisian. Fu Chuan Li. Frankie Wong Ming Rong. Franz Siu Yen Chen. Frederica Fernandez. Gautam Selvamani. Gerald Gui Tien Lin. Go Chun Sien. Go Dai Tien Desmond. Go Hui Hui Catherine. Go Jun Hong. Go Jun Wei. Go Michelle. Guan Jing Kang Matthew. Hairil Fitri bin Hairul Safuddin. Hansen Hu Hansen. Hazana Banu Ganimatullah. Haziq Ishraq Shah bin Bismillah Shah. Hazwan Shah bin Rahimansa. Ho Xiao Chong. Ho Yu Sing. Hong Yao Wei Eugene. How You Sing. Isaac Lim Beng Hong. Jabez Dan Ching Mei. Jalen Cheng Heng Lee. Janice Lee Yue Xuan. Jeremy To De En. Jess Tan Jing Yi. Jordan Seng Yang Yi, Joel Yo Wei Sheng, John Yo Pi Heng, Jonathan Tan Hui Xiang, Joseph Devaraj Sundaraj, Joseph Guo Yang, Julian Gui Hao Min, Juliana Peng Hui Min, Jumat bin Salim, K.A. Abdul Hamid, Kong Miet Tu, Ki Rong Hui Clarence, K. Soon Heng, Kelvin Wong Kok Wing, Kelvin Wong Wai Leong, Kenny Tae Wee Kiet, Q Yu Wei, Ko Hui Ming Terry, Ko Jia Rong, Ko Zheng Liang, Ko Zi Wei, Ko Zi Yuan, Kok Cheng Yue, Kong Yi Jiet, Lao Jia Jie, Lao Min Ni, Lao Yu Ling, Lao Yun Ling, Li De Wei, Li Jia Yi, Li Gangjie, Lina Youngwood Matarsit, Leong Wei Jian, Liao Jia Cheng, Liao Zhengyi, Liu Jinming Alston, Lim Chi Chuan Kelvin, Lim Jin Xiang, Lim Fang Yi Joey Aston, Lim Jiale Dixon, Lim Junjie, Lim Junming Gabriel, Lim Kien Boon, Lim Shi Chuan, Lim Yujun, Lim Zhao Wei, Linus Lim Jun Yi, Lok Yin Hang Clinton, Lo Chen Ming Jensen, Lo Kongjing Maverick, Lo Wenjie, Lo Zongjie, Malcolm Ng Jun Kang, Melissa Ng Hui Shi, Melissa Wong Hui Xian, Michael Xia Jin Han, Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad Fuad, Muhammad Alif bin Sharif, Muhammad Khairullah bin Ayub Khan, Muhammad Afiq Daniel bin Raduan, Muhammad Akmal bin Rahmat, Muhammad Amin Satyawangsa, Muhammad Amirun bin Abdul Halim, Muhammad Azrul bin Shuhaimi, Muhammad Azari bin Asgar, Muhammad bin Zulkifli, Muhammad Fairuz bin Ibrahim, Muhammad Farhan bin Zulpeli, Muhammad Husni bin Ayub, Muhammad Irfan Zulhusni bin Zulkarnain, Muhammad Khairul Amirin bin Samsudin, Muhammad Nur Firdaus bin Rostam, Muhammad Shahizam bin Rasid, Muhammad Sharifuddin bin Kamis, Muhammad Sufyan bin Ramli, Muhammad Sultan bin Rakif, Muhammad Shafiq bin Adanan, Muhammad Shafiq bin Hamza, Muhammad Zulhafiz bin Zulkifli, N.T. Vignesh, Natasha Erica Lee Enling, Naveen Yoganathan, Nyo Jun Hao Joel, Niu Yangzi, Niu Yoshun, Ng Junwei Danny, Ng Jun Benji, Ng Bin Wei, Ng Wan Ting, Ng Wei Leong, Nicholas Chan Jin Kit, Nicholas Ho Jun Sien, Nur Hilmi bin Nur Salahuddin, Norman Tan Wei Han, Nurhana binti Sukaimi, Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Hafiz, Nur Shafika binti Muhammad Sapi, O Jaren Brian, Ong Hao Min, Ao Shi Hao, Ozan Ong Jin Kai, Prakash Tavasekaran, Po Boon Pin, Po Yen Jun, Po Yao Hui Ensign, Pua Yongxiang, Kwek Jun Sien, Kwek Shou Kang, Kwek Jun Jie, Rashida Zakia binti Muhammad Somsadin, Renzo Joseph Domingo Garcia, Richie Go Yu Guan, Rosaidi bin Kasman, Ruben Prayogo, Rudy Hidayat bin Ramli, Saktivel Krishnamurthy, Syed Abdul Rashid bin Mustafa Al-Kaf, Xia Yao De Shon, Sebastian Sylvester Tonsik, Si Sin Chen, Si Zeng Yung, He Zeng Yung, Sito Hongwei, Sham Go Cheng Hien, Shamirul bin Adam Malik, Shi Tu Jun Hao Sean, Sheena Chua Jia Yun, Xia Wei Cheng, Sim Yi Jen, Sim Jia Yi, Sim Kiam Siang Wesley, Sin Boon Jin, Siti Nur Nazira binti Muhammad Sani, So Rui Xuan Daphne, Song Wen Jie, Sri Liana binti Merkan Arifin, Su Bao Guang, Suarez Jacob Josu, Sunny Tan Guan Kai, Said Hood Al Qadri bin Said Ali,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Thank you, Mr. Low. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes to our graduates for their excellent academics performance. May I invite Mr. Lim Se Leong, Deputy Chairman of the School of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Advisory Committee, to present the following prizes. Mr. Lim, please. From the Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering course, receiving the Global Foundry prizes are Chong Kai Ming, C. E. Teck, receiving the Squire Mac prizes are Chong Keng Yao, Xiao Zhi Shen, the ST Kinetics prize, Duncan Go Yi Tang, the SICK Product Center prize, Koi Hui Ping, the SP Group prize, Li Yan Ning, the SMRT prize, Li Zhi Da, the CEI Contract Manufacturing prize, Li Wei Ken, receiving the EMA prizes are Man Ka Ki, Samuel Paul Wen Chiang, the MEDS Technologies Prize, Kenneth Ong Rong Ting. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present course medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performances. May I invite Mr. Teo Yo Ming, Regional Vice President, ASEAN Sales of Future Electronics, to present the medals. Mr. Teo, please. From the Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering course, the RF 360 Singapore Silver Medal is awarded to Tan Hui Peng. The EMA Gold Medal and the Institutions of Engineer Gold Medal Award are awarded to Ajay Pillay. That concludes the presentation of course medals. Thank you, Mr. Teo. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictorian speech this afternoon is Ajay Pillay, a graduate of the Diploma course in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. May I now call upon Ajay to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Ajay, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Mr. Teo Yu Ming, Principal and CEO, Mr. So Waiwa, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor, yet humility, that I stand before you today to seal off the wonderful and magical journey of the past 3 years for all of us here. We all started off with a clean slate in 2014, young and innocent, eager to take on the world. Armed with a mere toolbox in one hand and a phone in the other, we were expected to dutifully attend 8 a.m. lectures, tutorials, and lab classes day in, day out. To us, at that point in time, it really felt impossible. But we are here today because of one another. Our friendship and camaraderie has always kept us going, even in times of great haste. For my multidisciplinary project, my team worked on a search and rescue drone and a rover. The very night before our final presentation, we were still testing out precision landing at the dimly lit sports complex until it finally worked. The sense of satisfaction reverberated through us. We did it. I'm sure all of us have had that feeling before. Your one final line of code working flawlessly. Your last-ditch attempt at fixing a broken component which miraculously sprung to life at the 11th hour. This is what defines an engineer, a critical thinker with a keen eye for detail, valiant and true, never giving up. And this is what we are all made of. Alas, there were times when we doubted ourselves. Was it worth our time testing and fixing problem after problem? Was this really something we wanted to do? Frustration and desperation then set in. But it is in the face of adversity that we truly discovered ourselves and came out stronger than ever before. I think I can safely say that we have all had our fair share of pleasant and not so pleasant experiences. As Sylvester Stallone once said in the movie Rocky, life's not about how hard of a hit you can give, it's about how hard of a hit you can take and still keep moving forward. The many failures we faced were merely pathways to success. I would like to thank all of our lecturers and lab technicians for putting in so much effort into molding and shaping us into people for a better tomorrow. I would like to thank my mom, dad, younger brother, and grandparents for their unconditional love and support through the good and the bad times. And finally, to all friends and fellow graduates, thank you for embarking on this journey with a great sense of companionship, staying together as one. It has been a rocky ride, but we made it. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajay. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The procession group will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea receptions at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Please ensure that you have all your belongings. Have a pleasant day.